Hey guys, here's my project for Chapter 7, the hip hop slash trap song that I created. So if you look at my session here, I have a few different tracks I'll walk you through and then I'll play it for you. First, I have my lead vocals here. I haven't put anything on that yet. I'm just kind of leaving that there for if I were to use this for a live performance. Then I have my drums here, and I grouped these kind of like it showed us in the book to group. So I grouped the drums with the bass part as I was doing the assignment in the book. And I just kind of went with some of that stuff that I started creating there and added on to it. I also started labeling some of these things in here. I think labels make a huge difference. That's something that I've always kind of tried to stay on top of ever since I worked in Pro Tools and learned that. And so I also started labeling the scenes over here as well to try and help me keep track of where I'm at in the song. And that way, when you're performing it live too, you know, this is the intro, this is bells, riser, drop slash chorus, and then for the verses, if they're the same thing, you can just come back to those. So anyway, there's my groups with my bass sounds and my drum sounds. Here, I'll unfold this for you so you can see. With the drums, I, again, did kind of use the same things that we were using in the book, so the 808 kit, and I dragged in a new snare sound because I wasn't a huge fan of the snare sound that we had in there. Then our bass, and I also just entered that with MIDI here with the pencil tool. With the bass here, I also entered that with the pencil tool, the MIDI data right in here. And I just kind of kept it in the key of C minor, just because I thought that would be the easiest to keep it in C. But then I like the sound of the minor, especially when I was listening to some of the examples. It sounded like most of those were in minor keys. So yeah, there's the drums and the bass. Then I created this kind of main string sound that you'll hear, which was also, you know, I tried to do something similar to the examples that were in the book. So it was this rota violin sound. I thought that had a nice hip hop sound, like the early 2000s. So I threw these in here, just kind of did something simple. I actually played this on my computer keyboard to enter them. And then I just, after I played it, I right-clicked it and I went to quantize, just clicked that so that it would sync up with these eighth notes or quarter notes here, or whatever. So there's that violin sound. Then I duplicated that, and I used a different sound here, this soft chord sound, but playing the same thing. And I got rid of all of those clips that were in those other spots, and I just kind of wanted to use that sound for the chorus to add a little extra something there when we can make it to the chorus. Then I have these bell sounds. It's just doing something really simple at a few specific places there. Then I went over here to samples, and I kind of went through. I was trying to see what kind of vocal samples were in there that I could just add in and kind of tweak and get a feel for some of the effects. And I went down to the Vokes Yeah. Where's that? There we are. Okay, Vokes Yeah. And it's just a guy saying yeah a few times. And I added that in there to kind of be a background part. So whoever's rapping over the top of this has a little something like a hype man in the background, like most rap songs do. And then we got this riser that I added in as well, just as a little transition piece there. Oh yeah, some of the effects I used, let's see. I used a lot of compressors for a few different things, just to kind of level out the volume, and then that way I could use the actual faders for, you know, running it up and down. So here's the drums. I just threw on the glue compressor like we used in there. Same with the bass. I think I used the glue compressor. Or no, I guess I didn't use that. Oh, I used the glue compressor combined on the drums group with the percussion and the bass. The violin, I guess I didn't really use any effects, but I tweaked some of the settings there. The soft chord sound, I put an EQ on, as well as the brick wall compression, because it was kind of quiet. So I brought up the level there, and then I got rid of all the lows and the highs, and also pulled out the 1K, because that can get kind of nasally and obnoxious there at 1K. The bells, I guess I didn't do anything with. Vocals, the background vocal things, I also, again, put the brick wall compressor on, did this subtle stereo, like auto pan thing that'll kind of go left and right. It's just a gentle little thing. And then we've got riser. I don't think I actually added any effects to the riser. The riser already had a lot of stuff. I did actually do some sends on that, as well as the background vocal part. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play this and let you guys give a listen, and I hope you guys like it.